All things considered, there's no confuse the Model X for something besides a Tesla. It has the same forcefully etched headlights, a similar little grille and the same exposed metal face, much the same as the current Model S facelift. With no compelling reason to cool a customary motor, there's no requirement for a huge chrome flame broil camouflaging a radiator or air admission. It looks somewhat uncovered to begin with, yet I rapidly got accustomed to it. Regardless of whether it reminds me a touch of that scene in The Matrix where Neo's mouth shuts everything down. It wasn't as clear on the metallic blue model I was driving, as the tinted glass mixes into the rooftop. Yet the Model X has a totally gigantic all-encompassing windscreen. Once you're in the driver's seat, there's not really anything clouding your perspective of the outside world. Indeed, even the sun visors have been shrouded away, yet you can swing them into put in seconds. They're held set up with magnets, so you don't need to tinker with hooks or bolts. You just get the dynamic back spoiler on the best P100D, and still, at the end of the day it's a discretionary additional. Without it, the back end looks delightfully unpretentious, meaning you can give individuals an unexpected when you jolt far from the mad movement lights. With no customary motor to prepare for, the inside feels enormous. There's abundant space for driver and traveler in advance, with completely movable seats. All electric, normally. There's space at the back behind the secondary lounges, with cubby underneath for your charging link, alongside a little boot under the hat. The genuine shock lies in the back, however. You would spec be able to the Model X as a 5, 6 or 7 seat auto, and with the full 7 seats, there's just about room in the third line for 2 grown-ups. I'd anticipate that these will wind up held for any younglings, however. The center line are mounted to the floor at a solitary point, somewhat like the seats on a carrier, so there's room underneath to store bits and weaves. The front seats have side pockets, as well, something that was distressfully absent on the Model S. The nature of the plastic, cowhide, chrome and material all through is great, as you'd anticipate from an extravagant auto. USB ports in front and back means you can siphon some of your valuable range off to keep your cell phone beat up, as well.